the metal truss, and it's getting here today. Day old coffee, but it's onyx, so it's delicious. Yeah, here we go. Hey! Hey, she not here yet? The upward fitness side, and then over here is the upward ninja side. And here it is. I guess this is the tour. They've spent a lot of time painting these really cool I-beams, teal, aqua color. And then this section right here is going to be bouldering. And look, we're working on this one here. It will be separated with like a wall here. Spoiler alert. We're gonna have a mega wall. All right, let's see if this guy's here. There we go. Hey, look at that. It's packed so nice you can't even see.
How long would it take?
We can probably get it unloaded less than half an hour, probably. An hour maybe. I don't think it'll take too long. These yellow dots mean go to the kids' room, the party room. That's for kids section, party room. There'll be 2 rooms, which we make from this stuff. So we're putting it out of the way because they still have to finish stuff in there. All right, so we don't have a dolly, but we might. Do we have a dolly? Oh no. It was at that point when we didn't have the dolly that I really thought, do you think we can finish this? All right. If we get them in here. But then we were quickly reminded that there's only like 5 boxes and only 2 of them were heavy enough that it caused much effort from one of us. Most of it was aluminum trussing that was actually really light. This is just a few boxes. Most of it's going to be the pipes. All right.
Let's get it all loaded.
Yeah.
So he
Just
can go.
let them go. These guys are strong. These are probably 300 to 500 pounds each. That's Mac right there. You know why they call him Mac. The final. Hey! There you go. Now let's organize. All right, so we've got a bunch of people moving stuff over. And the tricky thing right now is to try to decide how much we're gonna set today, because not all of us can be here. Some of us have to leave in 2 hours or so. We'll get everything in sections. I'm gonna look at the layout and see what's next. These are the base plates, and they're going here. We're gonna have a 5-foot run, then a 7-foot run, and a 5-foot. 30 foot this way, about here. Can I call you Big Mac?
Sure.
All right, so Mac's gonna help me, and we're gonna lay this thing out. Let's do it. This thing, it's coming together. How's it going? We have to figure out how to take off the
They just pop right off.
brilliant. And these turn inserts, for anyone who's curious, that's for the crazy 5 ways that if they don't play properly. The only Logan Porter. 148.
Both don't have time today?
Yeah, I'm almost done. Yeah, I need to wrap it up in the next 30 minutes or so.
It's really cool to when I was a little kid, and oh, hi. And we never know what the plans of what God is going to do, and pretty wild to think of riding around on forklifts in this building as a kid.
That's awesome.
Coming down, visiting my dad, to setting up a whole indoor obstacle course.
Yeah,
Pretty crazy.
that's awesome. All right, so that's hilarious. Me putting my phone in there actually like held down the SOS thing they have on the iPhones. That's not good. Sending out an SOS guy. I was not trying to send out an SOS. I'm so sorry. I had the phone on there for a little bit, talking with Eric, and I turned it off. I was heading out, but then we started talking and I was like, man, there's something about it. Straight out of high school, I went to an internship. It was a ministry internship. It was about growing as a leader and figuring out what you're gonna do with your life, and that God had something for your life. It was so good for me. I grew as a person so much. A year after that, I helped put on these events, and I traveled around the US and we went into Canada too. It was really fun. I helped work on a truck. I helped set up some of the lighting on the truss. I worked with the LED wall a little bit, and I was a volunteer coordinator. Really fun, crazy thing. We would work long weekends, and I'm totally like in that mode again. Not just because there's truss, not just because there's a truck, you know, that I helped unload and stuff, but there's this excitement here because it's not just for a truck. Because I worked at Menards that wasn't a ministry, and I still saw miracles happen there. It's like literally people got healed there. It was crazy. Crazy. The boss that hired me, she broke her leg, and she was going back in for like the mid checkup. And I was like, ooh, sweet. So I prayed for her, and that God would show her how much he loves her. And so she had like another 6 or 9 weeks or something. It was months. Okay, yeah, check up now, and then they can take the boot off after another 3 months or something, whatever it was. She went back in, and they're like, what happened? It's completely healed up. You don't need the boot. Your leg it's fine. It looks like it didn't happen at all. So it was so cool. Things like that happened at Menards. So I worked in the yard shipping receiving, and God was doing stuff. It was cool. It was really cool stuff. He works through people. He works through kings and presidents and stuff, whether they're a Christian or not. God just works through people. It's the beauty of life, you know. But there's something very special about that, where it was on a mission to help people, to help bless people forever. And there's that same spark. There was a few things. One I'll need to cover is the YWAM flashback. I just met someone from YWAM, shook their hand. They're coming with the base, and when I first prayed about this, I was like, God, what are you doing on this property? What is this ninja gym for? And I remembered this retreat center we went to while I was traveling with that second year of the internship with that Choir of the Fire. And I totally had that flashback as I was shaking his hand. God showed me that. I really believe he showed me that there's something like that here. This is one piece of a giant puzzle where he's doing a lot more stuff. And it's crazy to be a part of it. So I'm really pumped. I have this joy, this wonderful life, and we're gonna keep this journey. So follow along, ask any questions you got. Let's do this thing.